Hi, hello, welcome, and I'm little late, to not say extremely late. I wasn't gonna make a live today because Oh my god! Oh my god, this is amazing! 11 years! The baby will have an year. Oh my god. Thank you so much for everything. I hope you are having an amazing afternoon. So, I wasn't gonna have live today because I wasn't at the start in the mood for it. I was playing a little the Everything is a Crab. It's amazing. But anyway, so I have this, how can I say? I wanted crab, yeah, yeah. No, but like I have this really gigantic wheel of playing of drawing the comic now to continue the comic, and I feel kind of guilt if I went to draw the comic without making the live. So here I am. I am gonna be sharing with you all my progress. Not that it's big thing. Not feeling extremely secure with my own self, with art style or anything like that. Having my English, but I am me, and I think this is enough for me to be drawing and being here. So if anyone be here is because you really do like what I am. Oh yeah, that's it. And by the way, there is some small details that I wanted to fix. Wait. I just put here. I need to see. Yes, just a little more here. A little more back. Okay, amazing. So I just need to finish little small parts here. Not remember what I was gonna. Ah, yes, those things here were not matching well with drawing. Where did I draw them? Okay, they supposedly be. Ah, they are here. Okay, so now just need to give them. Maybe if I put some multiply here for them to match better the drawing, something like that. Oops, a little more darker, and probably some dark blue here. Maybe I will be putting over everything. And like this and this. I know it's just a simple page. It's not supposed to have extremely details or be perfect or anything. I'm just polishing, rendering some small parts, not changing the big picture. Okay, it's looking a little better. Okay, no, like this. Something like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna start the second frame. And it's so good to see you. Or the Mars back. No problem. I hope you have a really good meeting and everything goes well. Everything goes well. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm mistaken. I just to make a gigantic and emote. Yeah, okay. Okay. Hope you have a fun drawing. Thank you so much for being so kind. Hope I have fun too. Okay, joking aside. I really want to draw then. I feel I really been needing it. Now I think I finished this, and here we go for the second one. What I was gonna draw here, it was Tamamo looking a little. Okay, so yeah, I do need references where they are. Orotama comic here. Okay, gonna use this one plus this other one drawing. Yeah, okay, nice. Now I just need to go for the pose. So here we go. What is this froggy? Oh, it's a different... Oh my god. The ambulance. Let me just see one thing. Yeah, okay. So thinking here how it's gonna be. So we have Seimei looking like this, and then we have Tamamo. Let me just see what my brain had in their mind. Okay, so Tamamo would be like looking kind of confused. So I'm gonna not suffer. Probably. Let me just see if I can work with the Hino. Yeah, after so long suffering with those simple forms, I'm just testing. Oh lord, today I suffer so much. Yeah, okay, so basically is something that I have in mind this. Probably more like this. I'm just yeah, okay, now time for the what's the name? 3D dolls to help me with those pose. Come here. Yeah, I'm gonna get you and you're gonna help me. Yeah, one hand is enough. Yeah, something like that. I just use for reference this hand here, that is really good. And then this other one I will copy and paste. And probably I use just on this part, just change the head a little to fit better the pose I draw. It's more like this. Or something like that. And just and now I see. This one I will just ignore. Yeah, something like that. Okay, hide it. I think for the first time in my life, I think this one is... Oops. What the hell am I doing? Okay. This one is looking better than this one. But I don't know how to make this hand. So I won't suffer. I will make a kind of a mix of both of them. Let me just see how I will be doing this. And then maybe the classes were a good thing. I kind of learned something. Besides this being gloomy, I am so sorry. I was stressed. I was today studying. Today I was studying some classes of art. Amazing videos shared by Ternipinamai. Thank you so much. You are amazing. You are the best. So yeah, the issue is the person between the screen and the chair. Basically me. Yeah, I was having some issues with drawing the human figure simplified. I was having a lot of trouble, by the way. Yeah, I have issues with anatomy. I still need a lot of to learn. I have been studying it like 15 years. Oh my god, it's not so long. Yes, it is so long. I have been like more than 10 years studying anatomy, and I still have issues with it. Oh my gosh, it's kind of complicated. But what I can do? Oops. How is that music where they sing I am only human? Yeah, something like that. I saw so many art tutorials that I am putting out and practice here. It doesn't mean I know what I am doing. Okay, bye. There's something about this one. With this one. This one is anatomically. Oh my god, how do you pronounce it? Anatomicamente correto. See how I speak fast in Portuguese? Can you imagine if I speak in Portuguese? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I will be talking in Portuguese. Então, I will. I said I was gonna talk in Portuguese, and here I am talking English back. Complicated. So, I will say in Português. Esse modelo estava anatomicamente correto, mas I feel weird talking in Portuguese in my own life. This is so stupid. But anyway, I think my issue with talking Portuguese is that I have this talk that everyone gonna understand what I'm saying here, and at least in English, I have issues with the accent, and so I know people won't understand what I am saying. It's like a 10% chances of no one knowing what I am talking about. Okay, it's something like that. I do not like the thumb here, you know. It feels like it's extra and makes no sense with the pose. Now I have kind of issue. I need to be sincere. I really do like this. It feels more movement, and here is this stuck arm. So maybe I will try to see if I can change it a little. It's not gonna be anatomically correct, but I do want the movement of it. Oh yeah. So here we go. You say you understand me, but anyone understand me here? I mean, I do not even understand myself. Oh my god. Yeah, no one knows what they are doing. I kind of agree with you. Art is art in some way. Yeah, screw anatomy. I would just... how is the thing that meme from Kaiba? They use it to say, screw the rules, I have money. I love it so much. Yeah, I was like 15, no, 20 when those memes were out. I loved it so much. By the way, today I believe like Kaiba is one of the biggest issue in Yu-Gi-Oh now. But it's kind of fun because as a fictional character we can like him. Just because he's fictional. If he was alive, yeah, I would have a complicated relationship. Okay, so I will do those silly eyes. I think they are so silly. Okay, so it's like you were alright and yeah, this one sounds a lot of personality. Oh my god, I am terrible artist, okay. A terrible artist in the sense of figurative sense, okay, not saying that I am really bad. I'm just like making a joke. Oh my gosh, no. Really. What I have inside my brain. Yeah, I will live like something like that. Okay, so how are your clothes anyway, Tamamo? I know they kind of closed the side. And we have here, I don't remember exactly how are your clothes. Let me just check out. You have kind of a belt here with that comes and covers part of your front, with the second part being here and some fur here and here. And you have a really long Japan sleeves, like they have kind of attraction to sleeves that I am not joking or mocking. This is historically correct, okay? They really talk like it's like sexy to have big sleeves, like the bigger the sleeves, the more beautiful the person was. And rich, of course. Yeah, it's kind of those days too, okay? I like how Tamamo was a character that was based in to be beautiful, and yet it says that this beauty was one of the issues that brought tragedy to the character. The real myth in some way kind of have okay, give me a second. Hence the real me to have this indeed, this issue, yeah. Okay, you know, I'm gonna leave that hand like that. Okay, no one gonna care that the hand is repeating here. I think the issue is that this hand is too big, and maybe I could make this like smaller. Going for the size, something like that. Okay, amazing. There is the hair, the ears. We are gonna live like, yeah, Tamamo, this is an amazing. Something like that is valid. Okay, I know it's kind of confused. It's confused even to myself. But I think it's better than this one. Okay, it's already an evolution. Oh, yeah, it's something. No. There is still the Hoshinatama here. Oops. Made them too. Okay, there is some fur, and then the Hoshinatama here with some details here, and some hairpins here, and the charm. And okay, here we go for this thing. Yeah, you know, this is true. I'm not joking with you. Those sleeves touching the ground is not just because they are made to touch the ground and they are extra. It was really something like sexy, beautiful. It's like a woman using too many accessories, and some people think it's beautiful and etc. It is basically like that. It was like a fashion accessory, a fashion thing, and it showed up that probably this person belongs to the aristocracy, because it's not an how they say how do you say components in English, by the way? Let me just see. Components in English. Peasant. Oh, okay. Peasant. Okay. So you would not be a peasant using some type of a plebs. Yeah. A peasant. You won't be a peasant using this kind of clothes. You would be really be someone like feel with money, and probably have some high connections. And by the way, they have this in Asian Japan, they have this culture like in India or something like that, that people could not change social class. If you are born poor, you are born poor or something like that. So no, I never watch it. I just read the Seishonagon pillow book and some storybooks about it, but I should be looking at it because I really do like the old Chinese Japan story. And by the way, they didn't even had Japanese. They talk like talking Japanese was not something really. It was more like the Chinese kanji or something like that. I don't understand this part, I admit. But I was looking at it because like I wanted to write well on a fic. Yeah, I did all this because of fic, a fanfic. Amazing, the brain of a fan. But anyway. Yeah, so it was something like that. I studied and I kind of liked it either. And welcome here. I was talking about the Japanese Chinese story, being a nerd about it. And the fun thing is that I studied a lot of it just because fan fiction, the power of fan fiction. But yeah, I really learned and talking about, and it was more about the fact that I really thought it was so fun that they thought these leaves were a kind of beautiful model sexy thing. The bigger the sleeve with more layers, the more beautiful would be the person. So I think there was not the pressure of taking care of your body, if you think about it. Not like today, because your body would be all the time hiding behind all those layers of clothes, etc. And technically, in the palace, of course, probably peasants didn't participate of this insanity. Women could not see men, so they had this thing like a wall that separated, and they talked. It was so like without sense, but I am not gonna judge because we had a lot of those no sense thing here in Brazil either. I think our humanity have those things that make no sense at all that people did in the past, and now we look at it and be like, what the hell was that? But really, what the hell was that? But anyway, the point is like, it's really follow the historic story. Isn't it was really complicated, especially since there was a lot of intrigue. Um, it was not easy. There isn't a part on the Seishonagon book, pillow book from her. Her book, by the way. Her book was not really a book. It was more like a diary, talking. Some things were lie, probably, that she made up, but others are kind of disturbing. Yes, from Seishonagon, yes. So this book, there is an interesting part. I think it was really depressing. Is when I do not think it was a lie. Some of those are lie because like you cannot see where are the lies. You can see like she's making, oh my god, I am so amazing, and everyone is like praising me, etc. But there is one that I feel really sad, and you can see how insensitive the palace was treating them like objects. Is something really silly and stupid, but they were making a competition from when there is no man or something like that gonna melt, because it was ending the winter or something like that. And then they keep taking care of the snowman. She always paid the, what's the name, she always paid the workers, the people working inside, to keep taking care of it. And even the the name Imperador, Imperatriz, etc. Were together taking care, etc. to competition. They kind of bet when it was gonna end, and so when she was gonna win this bet, and when the was coming the summer, the snowman was still a little off it in the book. It's really interesting, this story. And then when she had to travel or something like that, and after months taking care of it to prove she was right or anything, she went to see that, and the snowman was destroyed and didn't exist anymore or something. No, I don't remember exactly if it was the snowman. I need to reread the book. And then they say they really did it in purpose for her not to win, and she was like crying, and they said, oh, you are a really sensitive woman, or etc. They kind of praised her. I do not believe they really praised it in the real story, but it's a version she tells of it. But you feel like really sad about what happened, because you can see you could not win against the emperor or something like that. It was really mean and cruel. And when I read this part of the book, it kind of impressed me how they keep saying how the emperor is amazing, etc. But they are terrible people, as usual. And they like, I really... it was really stupid, silly by the snowman, but the snowman is such a small detail that you could imagine. I hope. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was telling about the section ago. I like how Fate. Oh my god! There is Seishonagon in Fate Grand Order! I didn't know! I just read her book. By the way, they are not wrong, okay? She is like this in the book, by the way. She is a really complicated person. There is an example of how the aristocracy was like really disgusting in the book. Is when she was traveling in those cars, etc. And then like they stopped up in the peasant house because they were hungry and they needed to stop the horses because the horses kind of hurt the leg or something. And one of the peasants asked, oh my god, someone from the palace, oh my god, do you want etc, and treat them well. And then when she got to eat, they were eating together and they were like, oh, why are you not eating? And she said, I cannot eat with the maids here or something like that. And so the woman and the man had to get out of the place for them to eat. And it made me really angry because can you imagine you visit someone and you say you cannot eat with them because they are inferior than you, and so they need to get out of the room for you eat the food. It was really a small part of the book, but I was so angry when I read this part of the book. I was like, no. It was really, really, really. They really feeling like they are better than others. But thank you a lot for the comment. I really hope one day I get like boom. I will be sincere. I am satisfied with how I am now because I kind of feel scared attracting some people that are with bad intentions or etc. So I am fine with you all. You are the best. So I have the best thing now here. But anyway, I was so done when I read this part of the book. I was like, the hell they are doing. So yeah, because since they are close of the emperor. By the way, it was so ridiculous the way some of the laws they had. Basically, when a woman was in, you know, the periods, they had to be far away because they are not pure anymore due to the blood. So they had to be like in a peasant, far, not really peasant, it's like a vacation house or something like that, far away from the emperor or anything, or the palace, to not make it be not pure anymore. And it was like so unnecessary. Those details are so like, really, there was some really not nice roles in that time, but it was kind of interesting to be studying this story. I really had a fun time reading the book. I understand that the book is really old and is a diary and etc. Of course, I won't like judge the book by my how is the name, by my concept of what's right and wrong, because I understand there was another society, another culture, and especially another time. So yeah, I respect it, but I still complain about those small details things. It's like when I read those old Brazilian books too. You all think I do not read Brazilian books, but I did. I don't know if anyone knows about the slumber or something like that, cortiço in Portuguese. I read this book because I need it for school. But yeah, it's a really complicated book. You'll be like really frustrated with society, the way the main character scared the woman that was with him, and then she kind of get a knife and cut herself at the middle. And it's really violent because the book is a really heavy one and kind of fun to be a school choice, because there is several poverty, abuse and others thing, and it kind of show a perspective of how the poverty grow up in certain places, and how like you are corrupted by your place where do you live. But this book is more like it's realism book. So not realism from realism, realism as a genre in literature or something like that. It's yes, it was this book. I have it. I have this book. It's a really amazing book. I mean, it's terrible in several ways, but it's amazing to know about the culture and learn more about the old Japan. But anyway, so going back to the slumber book that I read, I still have to. It's a really complicated Brazilian book. You need to have a really strong stomach because the story not gonna be kind with you. It's really humiliation by humiliation, and like it's kind of interesting as a Brazilian reading this book, because it's really kind of brings a reality about poverty that mostly of the books I see not talking about, and I do really appreciate it. But ignoring this point, the characters are not to be likable. They are really abusive and a product of their way. And it's the social critic that sometimes the place where you live can have a strong influence on your habits or personality character, but I don't believe 100% in the book. But if you want a social critique about society or etc., I do recommend. It's a Brazilian book, but you can read. I read all the time books that are not Brazilian, so there is an English version, so you all can give it a chance if you want. I really say it's just like a classic book, so it's not a nice book to read for a story. It's basically a slap on the face, but it's interesting. It's interesting. I won't take it out of the book, so yeah. Oh my god, yeah, it's in historical corner. I do recommend reading the Seishonagon book. I really do recommend. It's really kind of silly, some parts really silly, but it's an interesting concept of reality of that time. And there is an amazing part of the book where she says, it was so amazing and smart. I really want to share. It was when she said like, oh my god, it's so amazing, incredible that we can send letters. Who could tell that we can talk with people who are so far from us and they still have messages and nothing about us? It's so amazing that letters exist, and they talk about messages, and I talk about now and how much humanity had this necessity of talking with people who are far from us. And so say this, I really thought it was like a temporal or something like that in English. That's part. Yeah. Okay. So just see how I be making this part of the clothes. Okay, wait. First, I will be putting that layer. Yeah, gonna bring Tamamo up face now, because this is not a face. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna ignore this forehead part and the eye, those two. Remembering Tamamo does not have a brow at this skin, so yeah. I love so much when the eyes be like that. Okay. Oh my god, I love so much this music. What's the name? In Bloom? Oh my god, you book! This book is amazing, isn't it? I really do recommend. If I knew, I could send you the book. Oh my god, I didn't know. I finished the book, I really like it. It's really interesting. It's the right, yes. Yeah, I hope you have a fun time reading the same way I had when I read the first time. Maybe I will read a second time too to talk to you better about those things. Okay, so I'm gonna fix those eyes. But I wanted to understand better about the culture and how they impair those things because I wanted to write a story where Tamamo kind of disguising himself as one of consort and had to catch information for something, and I didn't want that something like that, you know. And then Rashi was in there and then kind of flirt and have a relationship. I don't know, I ship them. I really do like them. And it pushed me to kind of read and understand better because I was like, if I mistake any part of the story, the cop fanfic police that does not exist, only my mind gonna be coming here and call me out. So yeah, I think everyone who wrote fanfics have this feeling. Yeah, something like that. I hated the eyes. I think I can make the eye better. Okay, so let me just erase this one. This one is look good. Let me just put again. Yeah, okay, so I need to fix this nose. Just see where the nose would be. It would be somewhere here. Now I think it's a little, and the chin could be thinner. So yeah, gonna redo the face. Yeah, okay, you know what? Gonna redo everything. Yeah, a lot better now. Okay, maybe gonna make again the lips. My issue with those lips is I really want a confused face. You know what? Maybe I continue drawing for later. I know it's 6, but I will continue for 2 hours drawing because I am having fun. I love so much to be drawing with you out here. It's the best thing. The problem is the eyes being too separated, probably. Oops. I'm just seeing here. Yeah, perfect. Now I just need maybe making the head. No, making the head bigger. Putting like this in there. And fixing this neck. Yeah, something like that. It's just this page. It's not supposed to be perfect. Oh my god, okay, time for working on the hair. There's the line here. Okay, so Okay, I promise I will make him better hair. I just needed to know, oops, where the hair was. Yeah, okay, it's kind of fine looking like it. Okay, this, I can't believe this small part here makes such a big difference in your face, Tamamo. But yeah, hello. Okay, calm down. It's just some lines, and those lines are enough to change so much the perspective and feeling of the drawing. Okay. Okay, the bad thing is that I made all then in the same layer. So this means some way I will be having to put it a little more here. Yeah, okay, it's looking finally better. Oh my god, we went from the I don't know, I still think this face have a lot more of charisma than this one, but it's okay. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna try to give some personality. Now gonna be putting the ears. 8, yes, it is 16. It's like 18. 18 in English. 18. 18. Oh my god. By the way, 18. 18 equal 18. I hope 18 is right to the way you wrote it. Well, it's here. I learned. Yeah, okay, so here we go. You know what? I will be drawing for more longer. It's so much fun. Okay, so now I think this ear would be by perspective. Only the back would appear. Because the face is like, there's no sense. Maybe it won't be looking. No. Yeah, I will leave this ear back. Okay, so here we go. Maybe I made too big. It's the Hoshinotama that come after some fur. Here is the gel. And the gel behind. I'm almost knowing how to draw Tamamo by heart. It's like I am sleeping and I will be like, oh my god, I close my eyes and I start drawing, and then it's like this. Oh, okay, ignore me. I'm just going wide on this. But really, I draw Tamamo so often. By the way, a good news. Squishball. I told you. Oh, I want. Please, share. I love them so much. Mm. Please share. Please share. Please share. Oh my god, then we'll be drawing something silly. No, then we'll be drawing something amazing as usual. Okay, so now it is. I do recommend if you are starting to draw a comic, to learn before doing the pages, making small thumbnails and planning on simplifying a drawing because oops. Okay, then we just erase this part here. And here. Oops. I didn't know the lines are there. Okay, bye. Yeah, okay, it's looking nice now. I just do not like the nose, but the nose is something we can fix. I just need to put a little more here. And the smaller, and it's amazing. Yeah, okay, so here. Okay, I think my issue is where Tamamo body and cloth here. Something like that, I think. Okay. So we come from this to this to this to this. That's a big evolution. Yeah. Okay, give me a second. We have hair. I think the neck is a little big. Oh my god. Let me see if I can fix it. I will use the dissolver because really why I make the neck so big, okay? Something like that, okay. See before I don't know, I prefer like this, but maybe I will make Tamamo bigger. Okay, so now I can give Tamamo the colors. It's missing something detail of Tamamo. Ah yeah, the hairpins. Okay, hate it. Okay, first I will be putting this thing here. How do you draw a circle? Tutorial, YouTube, please help me. Okay, joking. How do you draw a straight line too? Okay, joking. Oh my god. Okay, calm down, I can do it. Oh my god. Okay, calm down. Oh no, I made it in the wrong layer. Okay. Yeah, okay, just erase inside. There is a sakura flower blossom inside it. Okay. Flip it horizontal. Okay, amazing. Click here. Yeah, now I just need to make it a little smaller. I think it could be smaller too inside. I get carried with the sign. And by the way, there is Tamamo hair behind too. Yeah, Tamamo is filled with accessories, so we just... Oh no, oops. Okay. We just need to accept it. But I think it was something about the berry at that time. And they really wanted, when drawing Tamamo and creating the character, that it have this berry inside. Tamamo is supposed to be a beautiful character. Not that the berry is something, but to me it's important in the story because, like, oh my god, okay, I did it. Flip it or something because it's like something that will have part of his history. Because Tamamo is a lot more than the appearance, but I think it's something important in the character. Okay, so cut this one to here. Yeah, okay, so we have all those lines. Oops, time to painting. Let me just choose this color. And then after I finish Tamamo, I will make the background. Oops. I will leave like that. Okay, I have my down. I think here will be hair or something inside. So I think I'm gonna hold out this part. Okay. Oh my god. You were right. You were right. I will do the SpongeBob training. First you draw a face. First you draw a face with the details here. And here you put here, etc. Oh my god, wait, where? Ah, okay. First you draw a face, and then you erase out the silly details. And voila, you have a circle. Oh my god, let me just erase out the necessary details, and you have a circle. This is the way you draw a circle. Okay. I love it. I miss the SpongeBob. Oh my god, the SpongeBob was so good. Oh my god, it's so cute! Chibi! Okay. Let me just put here first, okay? Where is the motive? Now. It's so... Let me just put a statue because... So soft, so cute. You really was right. You want in some way kind of squish. So cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is a nice idea. I want to try it. Okay, let me just see it. You know an idea that sometimes I make? I use this. And hello, a circle. Why I didn't do this before? Brain was like melted. Now I remember this is a really nice. You like draw, but just put a circle and then erase inside with a really round erase, and that's it. Now talking with you all, my brain working back as before. Okay, so here we go, giving the details to Tamam. But you know, I am being sincere. I am not really that worried to be popular. Of course, I do wish like never have issues anymore with any bill or debit. This is my only biggest dream. But I do not care if I am popular or not. I just want to be able to like my drawing. People gonna think, what the hell are you talking? Sometimes I have issues looking at my own drawing, like today. Today I was studying some, exercises, and I really could not look at the drawing with love, and it did kind of make me sad. I wish I could be more kind with myself sometimes. I do love looking at Tamamo now and the comic I'm doing. So my biggest wish is to really appreciate what I do, and be comfortable with myself, because I have this issue with insecurity and feeling I'm not enough or doing enough. I know this is not true, but this is not what my brain tells me. My brain keeps telling me that I should be doing more, and this kind of makes me feel guilt. Sometimes when I be like resting, I be like, oh my god, I do nothing. It's not true, but I feel it all the time. And this is why I have burnout so often. I wish I could like be more kind with myself. Is that really sincere? A second in that, yes, this is really, really sincere feeling. Yeah, it's like we are resting, but we did nothing. Why are we resting? This is not true. We did a lot, but the feeling of the brain is like, no, this is not true. You are just lying to yourself. You did nothing. And then those things getting worse when I am kind of in the period, and like this like intensify and I be like, oh my gosh, I start hating myself. It's really bad. So I need, like, I have some depression due with the period. I hate it. I hate so much this. And so it's kind of complicated. I have a terrible feeling with myself too. I am already insecure by nature, and it's like making it double worse. I keep going, trying to not ignore but cope with this, something like that. And then here come those terrible talks about I am not worth what I receive, and it's not true, but yeah. And I think Mon always say that we should not feed those dogs because they are not true. So I think the best thing I do is sharing them. Like, wow, we're now arrested with those dog chews. It's a really big topic, isn't? There is no way of not like talking about how much this can make us feel guilt and get in the way of our lives. And now I not say I forgot to make Tamamo tattoo symbol. Wait, how is the symbol, by the way? Yeah, okay, something like this. Okay, yeah, did it. It's not missing any detail. Just erase this part. Okay, it's looking nice. But I'm not saying that we are not worth what we do or we need to do something to deserve the things we have. This I think like is just we live in society. We wanting it or not, we are influenced by the negative things around us, and they are not stronger than us. But in some way, like we have this pressure told that if we are not producing, we are not worth, and this is not true. And so we need to slowly change into this kind of mentality. But I'm not saying like we need to do something to be worth, but this is something that is inside us that kind will be really hard to go away from us. And by the way, gonna be making the background for Tamamo, not forgetting. Where is here? The sea. Okay, so white, black. Yeah, amazing. Tree brush. Okay, now I'm gonna painting it with brown, white, and some soft line. Amazing. Okay. If it could be like giving colors, I do not remember exactly one thing. Okay, gonna be like this, and here we go, giving some clothes, feeling where it is. No. Okay, first I will be painting the background. Now I just need to give where is the leaves? Oops. Now I just need to change the color with the layer. Or like glow dodge, multiply. Okay, maybe I will be putting normal and just change. I think this is too much. Now I just need to put some, what's the name? Brush here. And put some again. This. Oops. And now I just need to kind of put some layer. Oops. In this here layer brightness, and I will answer some. Like taking out saturation. This music is so fable. Okay, calm down. Color balance. No. Gradient map. Multiply. Linear line. Yeah, something like that, and that. Maybe I will make the tree a little more darker. And take the saturation. And I do not know what I should be putting here. Now putting some clothes now, and they will be almost done. Oops. And yes, I made another background in some way. I think it's a little, this yellow is a little too yellow. I don't know how to explain, but it's too yellow. Yeah, not so saturated. And now I just need to mix out together and they will be perfect. Oh, hello! Meow! No! No, I hope you are well, Walt. Oh my god, it's so amazing to have you here. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so merge selected layers. And give a little of filter, blur, motion blur maybe. Something like that. Maybe I'm putting a no, this one, and where it is difference here, and here we go. And now I will just put some clean paint, color dodge, and you. Oh my god, we over them. Yeah, we really. Okay, something. Okay. Finish at the background and this and this. Now I will just need the maybe a little red is missing and I finish. I like this little red. Okay, so now I will be giving Tamamo the colors, base colors, and then hander, and then I will be done for at least the second frame. It's something. I just got left. Oh my god. Oh my god, but just a snack. I think a snack won't kill. Oh my god. I really need to put a meal of Vault in my lives. I really would want it. It would be so cute. Okay, so now I don't know what. Ah, yes, okay, I remembered. I was gonna oops. I was gonna be putting it here and here. A little like this. Here and here. Okay. I won't suffer catching what is the right Tamamu color I am using for face. I will just pick up here, pick up here. Okay, now I will be, oops. Painting the rest of the hair. Yeah, okay, we can make it brighter and later we make it darker. Okay, now here. Yeah, because the fur is going to the other side. Okay, so I think the fur could be like this in this color. I'm painting like this because I like to see the big picture. If the colors match. So I just throw the colors in it and see if the colors are alright. Because when you be fixing it and making it looking nice, you won't be able to fix later. Maybe okay, so we have this drawing almost done. At least the base idea. And after this frame, we're gonna make this third frame, and this page will be done. I will be put the text that is kind of correct, and then I will be for the other page. And I think I'm advancing with the comic at least. Okay, so now I need to know which kind of color is blue. Inside is this color too. Okay, so we can finish getting the right colors of Tamamo. Now I will go slowly fixing. Oops. You know, maybe I could start the lives a little later. But the important thing is never skipping those drawing lives, because I really love so much the progress I make with you out here. I kind of feel more secure, like, yeah, I am a really good artist. I ain't going far. And something like that brings me happiness. Okay, to this part I think everything is looking nice. For this part here I will need just a blender and a blender. Okay. I still cannot stop thinking about everything turns a crab, because like I will probably after I finish the live I will be playing again. Kind of thinking. I will be sincere with you all. I want to make a fox, okay? But my fox had wings. I want to be a crab, of course. My first goal is to be a crab, because a crab is amazing. Still, I wanted to try maybe a crab fox mix of it. Oh no, I hope it's everything okay with you. Welcome back. Yeah, the game is fun. It's really relaxing. Yes, I want a crabby fox. A crabby fox. No one can stop me with it. I will try to draw before finishing the live, of course black and white, a crabby fox. I want to try it. Of course, first I will advance it on Tamamo, because I really want to advance a little in the comic. I posted the comic finally. Okay, give me a second. Where it is? Here. Okay, so I finally have a link for the comic. It's so amazing. Now this is alive and this is the next page will be posted in the Tumblr. It was my dream since I was a child to have a Tumblr with a comic. I still need to continue, of course, the in Star and Time comic. I need to continue a lot of things. No one gonna talk about my Hades comic that I didn't haven't finished the line art, but I will finish it. But it's still, the important thing is that I'm working on it. I still get emotional when someone random appear here and says, I hope you get popular. Because I feel I still am just another one in the internet. I'm kind of happy how I am. But it really, the intention of the person saying that they want me to get popular kind of warmed my heart. I want to say thank you that I kind of way touched you all. In some way you all liked my art this much. I have fun drawing those things. I'm just a silly artist, but I have fun. I wish I could post and draw more often, but life do not allow me. Sometimes it's complicated, but I won't be stopped. This is a truth. So here I am. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is what matters. We should not pressure yourself. It's like, at least we have the project, okay? It's already something. At least we have the project. Now, working on it, it may take a while, but what matters the most is that we are working through it. Okay, now just going on this part here. Okay, there is the below part. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oops. Ah yes, the fox marks are white color. I don't understand exactly Tamamo design. Sometimes he appears with those fox marks and the others he do not. And they'll be like, okay, maybe you are have the same exactly kimono and just one version with mask and the others without. Down this part here. Oops, oops, oops. There is the details of flying command. Oh my god. Thank you. You are right. If we keep pressuring ourselves, we're gonna have a, how is the name, burnout and not have anything done. And this is not our goal. How this music is making. This is sounds like detective song. All those that is playing the radio. Meanwhile, you enter the detective room. This will be what happens in the comic. Okay, so I like this song. But here, and by the way, how are the red eyes here? I think the confused face from Tamama is looking nice. Of course, is missing the lips. And now I will have to raise this part here. Oops. Okay, kind of messed with the lipstick. Yeah, okay, it's so nice. Oh, so all inside of this purple, I didn't know it. Okay, so there are the circles. Where are them? Something like that. I don't remember, do you have the circles in the rest of your clothes? No, I think not. It's just in this part. And there's this thing here. And here, okay. So, it's still missing some flower here, I forgot, okay. Oh my gosh, all the details in this cloth. There is a candle here with a lotus flower open like this, and a lace here and here. Okay. So now just make the same flower on here. Okay, done. Now I just need to paint it. some white here, and white here, some soft blue, and yellow. Okay, it's done. Now I just need to see one thing. Maybe I will need to erase. Okay, give me a second. I cannot see like this. I just put here and erase the liner behind it. This one is easy. This one here is not in the room. Okay, this one I will give a second details here. Okay, it's done. I just put here and here, and put it here, put it here, take it out, and okay, coming back. Just see one thing. Maybe I just need to erase this part here and here. Oh my god, this flower is really extra, isn't? I could just ignore it, but I won't do it. I will keep the design. Oh really, tamam. Okay. Okay, so almost done. Now just need to give up some extra colors on it here. How are the masks made anyway? They have yes, they have a really head color on it, and like this, really black, really black. Okay, is this done? What more I need? And just see, maybe this. Erase this part here. And here. Okay, okay. I don't think I am following along. Well, maybe. Ah, you know what? You know what? This is the fun of doing a comic. Some frames will be different from the others. What is consistency? No one needed it, okay? No one really needed it. Yes, when it's not so hot, I feel the same like you. I feel like I am little sleep too. Like I want to sleep a little more today. Yeah, okay, so now I just need to give the handling. And let me just see what more is missing. Gonna save it. Okay, so ignoring the third frame that I need to give it the background colors, etc, etc. I think it's okay, it's a nice page. Then I will finish the third frame that is basically same A here. Let me just see how I made same A. Okay, so I will be making same A with the hand like this. And after it I will put the balloons with the text and this page will be done and I will be able to finally update the comic. I'll just go back a little. Okay, so now time for painting. Just get another reference. And this reference and one more reference I just need. Okay, I made. Let's go in this part. Yeah. Some red here. Oh my god, I'm honestly so confused that I really love this expression here. Okay, so now I do not know where I read that some people were making some aesthetic I think aesthetic surgery to remove the claviculus, and I was really confused by the reason because they said it's to be more beautiful, and I was like, how gonna work without clavicles or whatever you say it? Ah, you are right. More 20 minutes advancing a little in the rendering. Having some fun in the rendering. Best part ever. And after it I can rest. Okay, I advanced a lot in the page, so this is a good thing. Okay, so now maybe this one is here. But I really love this music. Is this the bloom, I think? No, it's the forest behaviors. Let me just see this start again. And see if the start is here, what I am thinking. Yes, this start is so much Fable. I love so much this start. And then it's kind of mix of the Ragnarok and Fable. And I'm not saying it copied, no, okay? But it's so beautiful, I love a lot it. It kind of gives me the vibe and it makes me happy by it. So here I go. Okay, Tamamu hair is kind of in a way done. I just need to render the rest. Thank you. Thank you. I feel so happy that you like the expression. I was like really trying some way to make this kind of surprised, but not like angry or happy. Just like, what the hell are you talking about? Because he may be like complimenting, saying, yeah, you were right. And Tamam be like, right about what? What are you saying, child? Or something like that. And by the logic of the way I paint those parts, I do not have. That's my secret. Okay, I just follow what I find it's beautiful and try to think about the light. Okay, so here inside it can mean if the colors are too darker, maybe I should put something bright. Or if the colors are too dark, maybe I should put something like this. You know, it's really depends of how the picture gonna be looking when I do it. I like to make this really far away zoom and flip the canvas to see if it's everything okay. And that is my secret. Like, there is nothing really ultimate guide how to do this. I don't follow a lot of the rules, what would be better if I did, but I really just like to feel the vibing, and I think we have a good taste, okay? When you are doing drawing, you should try to listen the voice inside your mind sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes they are wrong. Like sometimes the voice inside your mind gonna say, "Oh, the drawing is so beautiful, so bonito, it's so beautiful looking like that," and then your logic is gonna be, "Oh, but I'm not following 100% like the tutorial," and do not follow the tutorial. The tutorial is here just to show you how you could make it in a best, easier way. There is a really amazing. Just drink some water. There is a really amazing tutorial on how to shadow and put lights, and I love it. I do not follow it entirely, being sincere, but there is only one step in the tutorial that I am using currently in my new drawings. I'm loving it. That is when you put like the light here and here. It's not like this. This one with and this gives so much shine to the drawing. I love so much this part of the tutorial. Not now, it's more later when I do this. But the point is, you should be doing this with your drawings and everything, like not trying to follow blindly what others say. Just doing what you think is pretty, and that's enough. I need to remind me this. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god, you are right. Thank you. I hope you have a good rest too. Thank you. And assist to car repair. I hope everything with the repair goes well too, and everything goes well too. Yeah, I think this, I need to do it like they said, is what kills a little some people drawing and will. I feel really, no joke, that this in some way made some good drawings to look bad, because the person was like, oh no, but I didn't follow it, the tutorial. There is like this use it to be popular, that some people use it to say, oh, my drawings look so beautiful, but when I do the line art they look so ugly. And the secret is exactly what you said. If you code relisting what you said when I do my drawings they look so beautiful. Okay, stop there. But when I do the line art they look so ugly. Do not do the line art. Learn how to do the line art. No, I'm not joking. Go make some classes on how to make line art, and do not give line art to your drawings until you feel the line art is more beautiful than what you are doing. Because there's no reason for us to putting new step on our art if this step is gonna make it be ugly. So it's bad just take out this step. All steps I do on drawings, I feel like they have a really big glow up. If the steps start making the drawing ugly, I just take them out of the drawing, and that is it. Not a big secret anyway. Sometimes we are just making the steps because someone said to do it, and this is not a good idea. You should be doing things because you like to do them, not because it's how they are supposed to be. Okay, calm down. I think I need to give the medal a little more medal look. Okay, now just giving a medal to this one and this one. Oh my god, okay. Kind of messed it up. Oops. I just need to give this look again. And here. I had a friend who said that drawing should not take too long. I mean, yeah, of course they take too long, but I mean the sense of they should not be painful where you do not know what to do. You just draw it and have fun. Of course there is art that take a lot of hours and etc. But the point of this tip that she gave me is that you should not be stuck too much in the same part of the drawing, you know. If there is something that you are erasing and doing again, erasing, doing again, it's better you live like this and thinking like, okay, this time I will live like that, and in the future drawing I won't make this mistake that I know there is somewhere, and I will leave it like this. So this way you are able to advance in your art or something like that. Because we have this bad habit of trying to fix and make the drawing in a certain way. And sometimes the drawing is looking nice, it's okay. It won't get better. You need to pass for some other experience for it to get better. Okay, here, inside of here we will have a sakura, but this is in another part. Yeah, something like that, I think. Now I just need to paint in this part here and here. And put a little more like this. I think more saturated. Yeah, I am almost on it. There is still the fur that I will be putting on here. I'm not even painting over the line and just putting the shadows because it will be really more easy when I painting over the line when it's all done. Something like that. Let me just see. Yeah, you are right. It's 2 hours. We need to learning anatomy just for perspective line drafts. Yeah, you are so right. It's so stressful. But I think it's a good thing, okay, that we are here. Learning through it. It is a good thing. Okay, I think it's almost done. I kind of just forget the tiara that is metal. I really have complications sometimes painting it, but I think what matters the most is that I like the result. So it's like I say to you, it should not be complicated. I'm gonna be putting here. There is this line inside here. Oops. Okay, come down. More like this. And painting a little on this. Okay, maybe I will put just a little, not so darker on here. This part. A little more. Oops. Yeah, okay, now I didn't like it a lot, so I will just redo it to this color. Oops. Something like that is nice. Then just my issue is the shadow on it. Just go on this and this. Yeah, okay, it's nice. It's looking good. I'm kind of almost done. Okay. So we have this line here. Oops. Here. And then here. Kind of putting some blush to make Tamama feel more alive. Yeah, okay. And maybe some here. Okay, okay, okay. Something like that. Yeah, I know. I will rest, I promise. I just want to finish a little. Yeah, okay. I will leave the filters, painting over the line or all those things. Okay, I just will give some shining to this Hoshinatama because I think really could have some shining. I will finish it in a second. I do not want to lose a little the colors. Yeah, okay, so it's nice. You can see if I keep here, I will keep giving details everywhere. And by the way, I think this thing is not painted right. Okay, calm down. Here, here, here. Here, here, here. Yeah, okay. So we kind of have the second frame almost done. It's still needing some rendering. I call filters. In reality, it's not filters, okay? It's just the name I used when I was young. You put a layer, you put the difference, you loud opacity like 90 or maybe this color, and that is it. The colors kind of blending better together with and without. See the result? I love it. I love sometimes more like this to give more yellow, or sometimes this one. It really depends of the one that blends better, but it's really almost imperceptible, but I really like the result. I will put the layer. There is still the shadow thing that I like to do, that is this one with multiply. You give a blue, like really, and then you put some glow on here. I will do this better in that other live, just showing how I like to do. And I put it with add glow, and then I put here, 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 or maybe sometimes like this. Give me a second. I think it's better when looking like this, as you can see. And as you can see, it gives some. Sometimes I put in the face too, to with the red. Sometimes because it gives a better lightening, and as you can see, it gives a better perspective in the drawing. Not perspective, a sense of how is the name of colors. You know, it's give a better depth, something like that. And there is all the details, I painting over the lines, I give details, etc, etc, etc. But this I do more slow. I did it too fast here. I will do this in the other live. I think I didn't not give the details properly, but I will save here. Maybe I will make it a little more smiling, like this or this. Saving. But yes, at the moment gonna leave like this and rest a little because my hands really. But I will continue on the next Friday. At least the comic is going. I do not want to feel like I didn't advance in anything with the comic, so we keep going. Thank you so much for everyone who participated, for everyone who commented, gave support and everything. And I hope you enjoy the time and have a good time. Blah blah blah. So thank you for keeping up with me. Thank you so much for all the words, because I think they are really kind and really mean a lot to me. To me, the most important is that I know I made difference to one person at least in this world, and this is enough to me. This brings me a lot of happiness. So I hope I can have more fun on the next Thursday, and in the next Friday we're gonna continue the comics. So see you later, and please rest well in this weekend. And we had kind of out of our schedule live, but I think it's better like this. The streamer kind of have this weird hours, so at least the live will be on YouTube later, so anything you can always keep following in YouTube, because I was kind of not doing this, but I changed mine. Thank you so much for the company. You're too kind too. 11 months signature. Thank you. So thank you for the subscribe, comments, likes, and everything. And I hope you have a good time. My heart with you all, and see you later. Bye bye.